clicked. The ram has touched the wall. La da da da
Very good.
dee.
Did I say chicken wrong?
Oh, hey, ho, ho, hey.
Oh, there we are.
A lot of chatter in the chat. Chat and chatter.
Yeah, early birds.
Chat and chatter. Check.
Yeah, early birds.
Check. All right. Call that a check. Call that
Check.
a sound check.
Check, please.
Oh, I need to wipe all the cameras. Make sure we have some clean lenses.
How's everybody in the chat doing this morning? Or afternoon or evening or whatever, wherever you happen to be.
Got a William Schmidt Matson on there. Very cool. Let's see. What else do we have? This one up here. Scooby-Doo today. It's going to be doing the Scooby thing. That one. Okay. And then we got this one over here.
I actually watched a bunch of Scooby-Doo this week.
Oh, no.
After we played, I was like, oh, Scooby-Doo.
I should have done that.
I watched some like best of clips, and then also there's like a YouTube channel.
Hello. Hi out there. Okay. All right. So we will officially be going live in a little less than 3 minutes. Let's see, what else do we have to go over? I gotta run through my cameras. So that's camera 1. Camera dose. Look at that, dice cam. Dice cam. I wonder if I could tighten that up a little bit. I don't really think I need to. We'll leave it wide. I can show the cards.
How's Bessie doing? I thought she was sick on Thursday, right? During the live stream?
Yeah, we've all been sick. We're all kind of a little under the weather right now. The whole family is. I think I'm going to tighten that up a little bit. I can figure out how.
One of my friends here and all his kids are sick right now too.
Yeah. I mean, if we're going to do dice cam, we might as well just zoom it on in there. Zoom it on in. All right. So now we got that. Take my step stool out of the way so I don't trip over it.
Idiot Luggage is the second game I've played with Scooby-Doo. I don't know if there were previous.
Yeah. I guess there were 3. So the first one was the Hessian, and that was Rob and I played live on a Thursday night. So you could find that scenario out there somewhere. And then Mike and I played last week, and then this week. So this is our third Scooby-Doo, which we really only got to do because Rob was kind enough to paint up some Scooby-Doo miniatures for us, or for himself, and then he allowed us to use them. Yeah, and then he donated them to the cause. So, okay, camera 1, camera 2. Oh, look at that lovely camera. Camera 3. So not a great overhead. I zoomed it in as far as I could. So
it's not bad.
Still an overhead shot. You can still kind of see things, but I wish I could have zoomed it in a little bit more. I don't know. I'd like to replace that camera with something. And then, in all honesty, I find that the cell phones work just about as well as anything we've had. So if you get all of the stuff that you need to connect them. Gizmo number 1 and Gizmo number 2 and all that sort of stuff, then you can kind of use your cell phones as your cameras, and that works pretty nice.
Yeah, I think they do a better job of like not needing any kind of setting, or they just sort of auto adjust and figure the stuff out.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I've been really happy with those, and they're far more portable, and they can move around really nicely. What is it, sweetie? Bessie's here, everybody. Bessie is in the house. Yay!
Bessie!
We got a Bessie.
Morning, Bessie.
Good morning.
I think that ought to be okay. Here, yeah. Let me see. Yeah. You know what? Could do something similar. We'll just put it down there.
I know, but I tend to look over here
Do you?
because you're on that side.
Okay. Well, we'll go with that. All by myself, don't wanna be. Oh, she's doing the shuffling for the record. For the record, folks.
For the record, I don't trust you.
She's what a terrible thing to say, that you don't trust me.
Your shenanigans are legendary.
It's not really nice at all. That's not nice at all.
Well, I trust you. I mean, I trust you.
Like what exact purpose would I have of stacking the deck? That is just silly shenanigans talk there.
Well, last time Daphne loitered an awful long time.
Had nothing to do with the cards. Had to do with role play.
Role play.
I was playing the character. I
think Daphne would have helped out a little more.
See who all's on here today. Hey, I guess I should have said something like, "Hey, everybody, this is Dave here at Pulp Alley, and I am with the world's most dangerous Bessie."
Hello.
I'm also with the world's most Mike Ditchburn.
Canadian Mike.
The world's most Mike Ditchburn, right there. Right there he is.
Hey, everybody.
Big as life and twice as natural. So, today we're going to continue our Scooby-Doo themed scenario. Look at this lovely. Look at this. We have these lovely Scooby-Doo miniatures that Rob painted up. So I'm not going to get them really close because I'm not too sure that they really hold up all that well. But at this distance, they look really nice. And that's not a knock on his paint job. I just, I don't know that they were 3D printed and yada yada. I think they are very cool for what we use them for, as nice little fun game pieces. And then scattered around the table, I just threw in a bunch of fun stuff to kind of decorate up the place. So my story is basically that the mystery machine gets a flat tire out on an old country road, and Velma's like, "Well, don't worry, gang, because we could just go back to that creepy deserted castle we just passed on the road and use their telephone to call for a tow truck."
Mm-hmm.
So
what could go wrong?
What could go wrong? What could go wrong? So they show up at the creepy, deserted roadside castle
Mhm.
and begin to explore. There are going to be a small group of bystanders, other characters that can pop up, and then the story unfolds from there. So this will be fun. Those are, I'm pretty sure these are all pulp figures miniatures. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I think these are all pulp figures miniatures. Okay. Let's see what else. Are we going to do the horror check when we draw the scary encounter? The beast does cause horror, so it's the beast of Barkington Castle. Do you want to do the horror check when we draw the grisly murder?
Whatever you want.
Okay. Well, we won't do it then. All right. We haven't drawn cards. We haven't rolled for initiative. Here is for Mike. Mike got a 5. Bessie got a 6. She's starting off as the director. Do you want to hand out the cards, Bessie?
Sure. I got a sucker punch, a lucky break, a free pass. Mike, you got a stunned, a focus, and an I'm all right.
Just realized I forgot my cards.
No worries. So for the splitting of the 2 groups today, Bessie is playing Velma and Daphne, and Mike has Fred and the combination of Scooby and Shaggy. So these are being played as just a single character. They have one activation, they have one character profile, and one brain cell between them. For the characters, I started off with just pulling some character cards out of the core characters deck that I felt. I just kind of went through the core characters deck looking for cards that I felt would kind of fit them. And so I'll show you what their cards look like. Oh, except it's kind of blurry there and stuff. I don't know that I can actually get it on there. Anywho, there's Fred. Now for Shaggy, I switched a couple of the stats around just because I felt it made a little bit more sense. And then also the same thing for Daphne and Velma. Switched a couple of the dice around just because it felt like it made a little bit more sense for those particular characters. All right. We're ready to get started. Bessie starting off as the director. This scenario is called Dead of Winter.
Yep, Dead of Winter.
Dead of Winter is what the scenario was called. I'll try to post it up. Each time a character enters a room,
Unoccupied room.
an unoccupied room, they're going to get to draw one of the well, I normally call them yellow cards, but today they're called red cards because they're in red sleeves. And that's what allows them to gain clues and have possibly find one of the denizens of the castle
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. So let's just get started. All right, Bessie, who's going to activate first?
I guess I'll do Velma.
Okay. Where do you want to go with Velma?
I guess I'll have her go into the study room with the desk.
Okay. So a 6-inch move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gets you in there pretty easily. And as soon as you enter the room, then you're going to draw a red card.
Secret meeting.
Secret meeting. So we put one of the. Is it random?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. Oh, well, look. There he is. The Lord of the castle himself is in there.
Suspicious.
thought that was the penguin.
In his own study.
I think it is the
Seems
penguin.
kind of suspicious to me. All right. So you can attempt to resolve as normal. So to resolve a bystander, you draw a random challenge. Give me this camera, babe. And to have a pleasant conversation with him, you need to roll 1 success with finesse. She has 3 die 8 in finesse. What she's looking for is 1 success. Easy peasy. So I guess we should have checked for the story icon first. So it does not have the flame. So it's resolved as a pleasant, relatively pleasant conversation. And he actually joins you. He actually joins Bessie. So the Lord of the castle, Lord Barkington, there is now part of her league, and that's nice. Let's see if I can find the stats for him. I wonder if I printed it off. Oh, there it is. Okay. So he's a brawler with 3 die 6 in brawl, 3 die 6 in might. He has no shoot and 1 die 6 in everything else.
Okay.
That's not bad. All right, babe.
I guess next I'll do Daff. And
So that card will go back into the deck
at the end of the turn.
At the end of the turn. Okay. Daphne?
I guess she'll pop over into this one.
Okay. Draw her a red card.
Oh crap. Typical Daphne.
Lying
Runs into the beast.
in wait.
That is so
Lying
Daphne.
in wait. So place the beast with no injuries in this room and engaged in contact. Oh my gosh. What is the beast going to look like? The beast of Barkington Castle is a big, green, slobbering monster.
Didn't we do this last time? We summoned the monster almost immediately.
Luckily, he leaves at the end of this.
He won't
turn.
stay. He's just coming to play. He's just coming to play. So we continue. We resolve the fight immediately.
I'm going to dodge.
Oh, you don't want to try and hit him?
No, thank you.
He is only rolling 5d12.
It's a great mini.
6,
The beast.
7,
Oh my god.
11, and a 10. You can dodge one of those.
I have 8s.
Oh, okay.
So
you
in
can
theory,
dodge
I can
2.
do all
Good
2.
job. Good job. And
I dodged one of them.
do indeed dodge 1. So you're going to have to roll a 3 dice health check. 3 hits on Daphne. And she passes them all. The only other thing she needs to do is roll a horror check.
Oh, poop.
Because the monster causes horror. And that she fails, boys and girls.
Must
Get a
move
good one.
2 die 6 in a random direction immediately after this card takes effect, and each time you activate this character.
Okay. 2 die 6 in a random direction. Oh, you know what? Okay, go ahead. 4 inches, and we'll use that for the random direction. So not a long way. So she just takes off into this room. And
the beast leaves because he leaves after that fight.
Yeah, the beast immediately disappears. So it shows up, smacks her. She has intense fear and runs off into another room. Let's see. I think we I think we should actually draw her another card,
Oh, okay.
right? What's it say about it? Give me a 1. I don't know that it matters how you enter the room. Is if you do enter, um,
When a character enters an unoccupied room, they draw a random card from the scenario stack.
yeah, doesn't matter how you entered the room. It's that
Okay.
you did. So you got three cards.
All players must roll a horror check
All
immediately.
an inhuman scream is heard. A loud scream, the thing you could tell it's a horrifying scream echoes through the castle. Every single character has to roll another horror check.
All right, I'll do Daff.
Daphne fails again, and she draws
Unbalanced.
unbalanced
I'm impaired.
movement. Okay, all right.
All right, I'll do Velma.
Okay,
She's fine.
Velma passes. Roll for
Nice.
Fred. Fred passes. Scooby and Shaggy pass as well.
Awesome.
Oh wow, was not expecting that.
I know. I know. It's those magic dice that Bessie has. Well,
Okay.
I think I
so
failed
it's-
every
used
horror
up
check
like
last
3
time.
of the cards. There's still 2 cards left.
So it's Mike's turn. He's got.
Yeah.
I did,
Mike,
everybody.
it's your go.
Let me see here. I guess Shaggy and Scoob are just gonna walk straight ahead and turn right into that room with the chest.
Okay. I think you meant this one in the middle here, right?
Yeah, it's a Jess.
My image might be swapped. Sorry.
I just trying to confirm that I moved you into the right room. The
Yep.
room in the middle.
Yeah, with that chest there. Yep,
Okay.
it's perfect.
All right. So you have entered the room. So you're going to get one of the 2. I'll let you draw it, Bessie.
Grisly murder.
Okay, that is a plot point.
Oh, did I get a clue?
I don't know. Did you? Which card did you draw?
Secret meeting gives a clue.
One clue.
Okay, good. We need to keep track of the clues because they could cause damage to the beast when it appears. So Daphne has a clue. No, Velma has a
Velma.
clue.
And since Daphne did not try to injure it, we don't get a clue. So.
Okay, all right. Okay. So here is a clue. And to keep it in the Scooby Doo theme, we'll just say that it's rather than being a grisly murder, we'll just say it's possibly either some footprints in the dust or something that was left behind, a bottle of glue or a big rubber mask. Uh,
That sounds good.
so you can attempt to resolve it as normal. Would you like to go up and check it out?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first thing that happens is that you get a peril, and Bessie gives you a big, nice one. She draws you a 3 successes with shoot, finesse, or cunning. I think it may have been a sandwich on a silver platter sitting there, and Shaggy moves up and finds out it's a trap. So he needs to roll 3 successes with shoot, finesse, or cunning. Luckily,
Do
when it
finesse is
comes to
4d8.
dealing with trapped sandwiches, he's got 3 die 8 to do
Do
it
we
We're
wanna
gonna
with.
do
do the
that thing where we
focus?
kind of float through the air while we smell the sandwiches.
He has 4 die 8.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What'd you say, baby?
Doesn't he have 4 die 8 in finesse?
No, that's
Yep.
a 3. What? Oh, and
Dragons.
finesse. Finesse. Yes. 4 die 8. Now, you also have focus, Would you like to use your focus to get a 5th dice? What do you think?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna get 3 otherwise.
Okay, all right. So he uses up his focus, gets a 5th dice added to his stack, and he's going to have to get 3 successes on this. Boom. 1,
it.
2, 3. Got it. 2 failures in there.
Woo.
And that means the plot point challenge. So you avoided the trap, but now can you get the sandwich? 1 success with might. And
Oh boy,
Shaggy has 2 dice 6 in might.
the mighty Shaggy.
I don't see anything else to add, so here it is. Only need 1. And
Got
you
it.
got it!
Woohoo!
1 success, and you got it. So what
Awesome.
else does that card do? Maybe attempt as normal, blah, 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 draw a random reward card, so one of those, and you gained a clue, and the plot point is removed. So Shaggy gains that clue.
Ooh. You
Wanna-
can discard to get a +1 to the shoot or finesse.
Okay, you can discard 1 card from your hand to gain a +1 to your shoot or finesse for the rest of that turn. We still have Fred that has not activated, and we have 1 card remaining. What's Fred gonna do? He
Are there
wanders
any
from
rooms that he
Barkington
can
County.
reach? Has
Yeah,
the
he can get
kitchen
this
been-
last one.
The kitchen is
Yeah.
unoccupied.
I'll go in there.
Okay.
We're splitting up.
As
That's
he-
like the last thing you're supposed to do in scary situations, right?
What's that?
Split up. But that is
Like
exactly
in,
what we do in Scooby Doo.
Yeah, it's Scooby Doo. You're supposed to split up. So just about a 4 or 5 inch move there puts you into the corner. The last card to be drawn is called Unseen Danger, and you encounter a random peril. The random peril is 1 with finesse. Can Fred roll 1 success with finesse?
Fred's
Yeah, I
all
think he's
about
got-
traps, right? So this is perfect.
This is perfect for him. He has 2 dice 6 in finesse,
Poor Freddy.
but this is not the sort of trap that he likes to deal with. He needs 1.
He's got
and
both.
he
He
got
don't need it. He's good.
And he got it. Let's see. Do you get a clue there?
No, he just says you can continue your activation.
Continue your activation. So I guess just stop there then, huh?
Should he get back out of the room? And then that way he can go back in?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can step back out of the room or go somewhere else.
Right, but because it has to
I
be.
guess I should have asked Mike. Mike, what do you want to
No,
do?
that sounds good.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
All right. So
It's
shuffle
funny.
these
It's
back
funny
up,
to me that
babe.
he's just sort of like poking his head and going like, "Anything in here?" and then backing out and going, "Anything in here now?"
Something falls from the ceiling all of a sudden. He had
No,
an
it's fine.
unseen
It looks
danger in
fine.
there. Something falls down, and he goes, nah, I'm gonna go look somewhere else.
Okay, I'm going to roll to try and get the blind panic
Oh,
off
yeah.
of Daphne.
Daphne has 2.
Because I think that's the worst.
Okay. You know, and just for the record, if you have multiple effects on you, don't worry about picking it ahead of time. Just roll, and if you succeed, then you can pick one. And she
Succeeded,
does.
of course.
She gets rid of the blind panic. So
Yeah.
blind panic is gone. Get off of that camera, and now you can see there's Daphne. She still has her unbalanced, which is going to prevent her from running very much, but there's not going to be a lot of running in here. So you basically, for this scenario, you basically have 4 turns of investigation while the gang kind of looks around for clues. What are you looking for, babe? Turn counter? That's weird. So this is like a real life Scooby Doo mystery. The mystery of the missing turn counter.
Oh well, win some, lose some.
Well, that's weird.
I just lost my turn counter too. I think they just have a way of vanishing into the ether.
So that was.
That was turn 1.
Oh, there it is. That was turn 1. Okay. So we are starting turn 2. I guess we ought to draw cards, huh?
Yeah.
Drawing cards.
Just to
still the
double check,
director?
I have I'm all right and stunned right now, right?
Correct.
Yes, you have I'm all right and stunned.
I got buy some time, and Mike, you got bad luck.
Bad luck. That's pretty much a useless card. Except that you can discard it for your slam on
And
Fred.
finesse.
And
that's
yeah. Yeah. So you have a couple discard abilities. So the effect, the fortune effect is not particularly useful. The card is very useful. So as we start turn number 2 here, you can see the gang has pretty much split up through the castle. We have Daphne in this corner. We have Fred back, poked his head into the kitchen and then backed up into the hallway. Velma is over here talking. I wonder if he should have activated. He probably should have activated. Oh well. Um, and then you have Shag and Scoob over here too. Okay. Turn number 2 is starting. Bessie is still the director as far as I can know. He got a reward. Shaggy did.
Oh.
Yeah. Shaggy got a reward.
Should we skip? Should we switch
Nah,
cards? Or?
no.
Okay.
So we're starting turn number 2, and Mike is the director. Mike, who are you going to activate? Or do you want Bessie to activate?
Yeah, Betsy, you can go first anyway.
Okay. So you have Daphne or Velma. And you have the Lord Barkington.
I'll have Daph. She'll just step back into the other room.
She's going to step back in. Oh, just back into this room here.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So that's a 2-inch move.
Yeah.
And then she's going to get a red card.
Ooh, a plot point.
All right. All right. So she has discovered a plot point in that room. Dun, dun, dun. And she's going to move up to it
Yes.
and attempt it.
Yes.
And that means it's a peril first off.
For one with might is 2 die 6.
All right. 2 die 6 and might. She's going to have to get one of these successes.
Are those little coins like official Pulp Alley product? Because the plot points you're putting down?
They are an official Pulp Alley product, I guess, because I made them, but they are not actually available yet as far as sales.
They're really nice. I like them.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I designed those back when I was 3D printing.
Cool.
Got it.
So
now my plot point.
Mm-hmm.
One with might or finesse. I have 3 die 8.
Oh, very nice. Okay, easy peasy. So it's going to get you a green card. I'm sorry, not a green card, a reward.
Instead of rolling a recovery check for this character, you may discard to automatically pass.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. They're also going to make you the director. So although they're playing the scenario co-op, you still need to keep track of who the director is because somebody gets to decide who activates the first character. So the only rule when you're playing co-op, the only rule that changes is that the other player is your friendly characters instead of being enemy characters. That's the only rule that changes when you're playing co-op. Bessie, are you going to continue activating, or do you want Mike to go?
I'll go.
Remember, you have the Lord of Barkington Castle also. Well, you're kind of cut off a little bit, aren't you?
Well, I think
she could go across and go into that room over there.
Well, I don't want to cut off Fred.
I know. You might almost want to make him go. I don't know.
Okay, all right. I'll let Mike go.
Mike,
you're up.
What you gonna do?
All right. I guess Fred's gonna stick his head back in that room and see what falls on it.
Okay. All right.
And the card is. Oh, it's the beast.
It is the beast. This time
Fred's a
you've
brawler.
gone
It's okay.
too far. You're about to get a thumping. So the beast
That's a
only rolls
perfect mini.
5d12 to thump you. Fred, are you going to fight back or are you going to try to dodge?
If you fight back, you get a clue. But
You can get a clue, right? It's not. Is it
yeah,
automatic?
if we heard it,
If you injure it,
yeah,
you can get a clue.
I feel like Fred role playing would dodge, but Mike playing this game wants to brawl. So we're
Okay.
gonna
but
brawl.
I'm fine with you dodging.
Well, it doesn't mean that he's actually, going, full brawly here. It could also just mean that he's, trying to bang it over the head with a frying pan or something appropriate to Scooby Doo,
I've also got
Uh,
an I'm all right, so even if I get hit, I can.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And your chances of dodging 5d12 is relatively slim
Keep
anyway.
that up there. We don't need it.
Okay. Where you want it? You want it up here?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So 5d12 versus 4 die 8. Here is the beast of Barkington Castle. Scores 5. Only gets 5 successes. Now remember also here that Fred this is technical, and you got 2 successes. That was nice. Do you want to block, or are you just going to say take them all?
Oh, I forgot he had slam.
Okay. Do you want to discard a card and use that? You want to discard and get an extra dice?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's
Get
go
rid
for
of your
broke.
bad luck, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll get you another dice in there. Boom. Oh, and it's a 4. Okay. So you got 3 successes against his 5 successes. Do you feel like doing any blocking, or just going to say take them all and play your I'm all right?
Yeah. I'm gonna take them all and play my all. I'm all right.
Okay. So you just took 5 hits, and he says, "No, I didn't." And you're I'm all right. So now the beast is going to have to roll a 3 dice health check. If he fails one of these, you actually get a clue, and he did not. The beast
Dang it.
does not suffer an injury. All right, and then the beast disappears.
Yep.
Boop.
Well, my tactics are always barbarian. Just run in and fight everything.
Let's give you a horror check also when the beast tries to eat your face.
You're
you
fine.
Passed it and were not injured. That does end your activation in the room, and now we move to. Do you want to act? You want Velma to go next, or do you want Shaggy to go?
I guess I'll let Shag go.
Okay, Shag.
Can Shaggy?
Where are you gonna go?
Shaggy
Can he
reach
get into another room?
the bedroom?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You will have to run to get there, and I don't remember. Give me a 1. I don't remember if there's a rule about running in here. I don't think there is. It's not a difficult area. Bystanders, scenario cards, final encounter. Yeah, I don't see anything about the castle being a difficult area. They must keep it nice and tidy. Okay, you can run in there if you would like to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess it doesn't
So
really
that's
affect
about-
anything.
Yeah, that's about a 7-inch move. Okay, and then draw him a red card.
Secret meeting. There's a bystander in there.
There's a bystander in the room. Now, you won't be able to conversate with them because you were running. And that means
Right.
you won't be able to perform an action. I have 3 bystanders here. 1, 2, 5, 6. 3, 4 is the cook. Interesting.
Cookie.
Cook
Suspicious.
is in there. She does not look happy to see you, however.
They possibly ate all
And
of her food.
it looks like she may have a large knife in her hand. All right. And that will end your activation there.
She's so tiny.
Well, she's mean. Wait till she gets a hold of you with that
Okay.
knife. Who's left? Velma?
Yeah.
Okay. Velma just gonna go into that room. Oh, or you also have Lord Barkington there.
Yeah, I mean it was occupied this turn, so I can't. I won't get a card.
Oh, is that what it says?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Who writes this stuff?
You do.
If no characters have been in it this turn on the turn before you entered. Okay. Okay. You're right. There were characters in there, so there won't be a clue in there. So
I
you
guess what we're
almost
gonna
have to
do
think about going somewhere else, huh?
is both of them will come out. Because he'll get a card when he goes in something, right?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay, so they'll both come out.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought I had a
Yeah,
great
that's
idea, and then I realized it was a bad idea.
Okay. So does that end the turn?
I believe so.
That ends the turn.
And I don't think we have any. Oh, I guess I'll roll for Daph's
Unbalanced.
unbalanced.
Okay.
No.
She keeps it. She keeps her unbalanced. All right. Does that end the turn? Do we have any recovery checks? Nobody's injured. And that will end the turn. We're starting turn number 3, drawing cards.
Am I the director still?
It still looks like it.
Okay, I got a disarmed. Mike, you got to stay down. Ooh.
Stay down. That's nice.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
Could be.
For the final conflict
Yeah.
between the beast. Yeah. And then these will go back into the stack.
Mm-hmm.
They have 4 turns to investigate. Right now, the beast is still lurking in the castle, but on turn 5, the beast comes to play. All right.
All right.
And then we
I
have
got my
2
plan.
turns to try to kill it.
Yes. Well, not to kill it, but to unmask it.
Unmask it.
Mr. Ditchburn.
This is Scooby-Doo!
Which means to trap it, to knock it down, and to then complete it as a plot point. And that will unmask it. Okay.
All right, I'm going to activate the Daff.
Daphne.
So we're gonna murder that guy, right?
We're going to rip his face off.
And she enters a new room.
And she gets a secret meeting.
Secret meeting. Okay. So I have 2 characters left. So 1, 2, 3. It's the lady of the house or the mysterious traveler. It is the lady of the house. So the mysterious traveler has not shown up. Okay. All right. So
I'm going for it.
she can continue her activation. She moves up to Lady Barkington.
It's 2 with finesse or cunning. I have 3 die 8. So we'll just go with it.
3 die 8 in finesse. And
Got
she
it.
easily gets it.
That was a challenge. I'm going to throw a lucky break and get 2.
Okay. She draws 2 more cards.
I got a sidestep and an out of ammo.
Okay.
Okay. And then
now for the plot
point is 1 with might, finesse, or cunning.
1 with might, finesse,
Same thing.
or cunning. Sticking with finesse.
Woo!
And
Barely
she
got it.
the 1 success that she needed. And that
Nice.
means Mrs. Or Lady Barkington joins the cause.
And another clue.
Oh, and another clue. Velma is up to 2 clues. Now, these clues are important because in the final conflict, That will give the gang a chance to have the upper hand when the beast shows up for the final conflict. And Lady Barkington joins.
Joins the crew.
Yeah, yeah. Who are you gonna go with next, babe?
I'll do. I guess the Lord.
Okay. What's he gonna do?
He'll go back into his office.
Oh, he forgot something.
Suspiciously, I forgot
Okay. So
something.
as soon as he enters that room, he will draw a card.
Oh, I'm sorry, Velma. I forgot. Oh, an inhuman scream.
Everybody rolls a horror check.
Horrible.
Oh, great.
Okay, I'll start with Daphne.
Okay.
Yes.
Daphne passes.
Velma. Yeah.
Velma passes.
The kids get 6s, right?
Who are you talking about?
My bystanders.
Yes.
Okay. The lady. No.
Lady fails. It will draw a green card.
Rage. She is enraged.
Okay.
+1 to her brawl and +2 to her might.
Cannot dodge. Okay.
Oh. All right. And the suspicious Lord Penguin does
Also
not
fails.
get another rage. I think that's suspicious.
You're
I
the one
didn't shuffle that.
You
I didn't
shuffled.
shuffle that
You
deck.
shuffled.
I didn't
Oh
shuffle
well,
that
I
deck.
guess I must have stacked the deck then,
I didn't say it. Guess that's
Always
for
something shady
historians
going
to
on with
say.
these shuffles.
because I would have put 2 rages on top.
It wasn't quite on top. There are 2 other ones. That's how you get you. That's how you get people. All right. Now the boys get to roll. So roll them.
Okay. Here
Please.
is for Shag Scoop. Made it. Here's for
Yes.
Freddy.
Yay,
it.
Freddie.
Dang it. I mean, good for you. Way to
You are
go.
playing the monster later, right? So,
Yeah, he's not even pretending to be anything other than that.
Velma going into a room.
Yep.
Velma goes into a room. She's going to get a new red card.
Unseen
Peril.
danger. Peril.
Random peril.
Ooh.
3 with brawl, might, or finesse. 3 with brawl, might, or finesse.
I swear every time I play, there are more 3s in that deck than the time before.
Probably just me stacking the deck.
I can just dodge it, right?
You
No,
can
but even
just
my
dodge
deck
it.
somehow, has more 3s in it than when I bought the game.
I'll dodge and I'll throw a sidestep.
Okay, so she's
plus.
going to have
So
5d6,
5d8s.
5d8, and she only needs 3. And she got it. She dodges it.
Okay, so it's Mike's turn with the boys.
So one thing that you can actually do there is dodge out of the room.
Yes.
Boop. I don't want to be in there after all. So a piano falls from the ceiling.
That happens a lot to me.
You're done there, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay. So Mike.
So the only room that hasn't had anybody in it is the one that Velma is standing in front of.
Correct. Yeah. This room here. Let's see. Yeah, and you could run in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7-inch move or 8. 7.5. I like to use those half inches a lot when I.
Shaggy is exactly the same distance. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but Shaggy has a cook to talk to.
Oh, right. Yeah, let's run Fred into that room if we can, and then get another event where I can't do anything because I ran.
So you run into the room.
Plot point: grisly murder.
Plot point. So there's definitely a clue in there, but you are correct because you ran. You cannot do it. All right. And now over to the Scoob Shag. You
Okay.
want to
So
you want to talk to the lady?
yeah,
Talk to the cooks. Find out if she'll make you a sandwich.
Scoob is gonna do all the talking.
Okay, that seems like a good idea.
All right. One with finesse.
One with finesse. You have 4 die 8 in finesse.
So probably not worth discarding a card with the reward
No.
I have.
Okay, yeah, especially since I already rolled. And you passed.
I don't see the roll
So,
until after like about 15
yeah.
seconds after.
And now it is 2 with might and finesse. And I will wait this time. Do you think you want to discard? You're gonna have to roll 2 successes. You get 4 die 8, so that's nice.
Yeah, I think I don't need to. I think it's
Okay. Oh, I don't think you need to either. 4 is plenty.
if I
Oh,
personally were
You
rolling
got
the
it.
dice, I would. Okay.
Oh, you got it.
He got all
You
4. You're
got
good.
it.
Oh
Doggone
wow.
it.
Don't
We're getting
doggone
sandwiches
it.
for days.
All right. That wasn't a plot point. That was just a bystander. That was just a bystander. That
Oh.
wasn't a plot point. Anyway, you do get another clue. I shouldn't have done it like we did it there.
Does that bring me up to
Yeah,
3?
well.
I have you at 2. I have
Really?
Shag Scoob at 2. Do you think you should?
Oh, did I get one with Fred?
I don't see one on Fred. What has Fred done that earned himself? No,
No,
because
you don't get one with the perils. If you pass the peril, you don't get one.
Trying to remember why I thought I had 2 already, but it's my brain
I
is
only
oatmeal,
got you.
so
Well,
it's fine.
yeah, I only got you with 2. I probably cheated you.
Hmm.
You know how I like to stack the deck. Um. So
That
is that
leaves.
it? Does
Yeah,
that end
that's
the
it, I
turn?
guess.
No.
Can
No?
I walk out of that room now?
You bet. With the cook?
How does that work? Is she just like separate activation?
Yeah, yeah. She's a separate character. She's her own person.
Okay, yeah, get her out of there. Just out into the hall.
Okay, so she's wandered off into the hall, headed towards the kitchen.
I guess I'll get my lady out too.
Okay. With a clandestine meeting out there in the hallway. Very suspicious. One bystander has not shown up yet, and that is that one right there. Okay. What are we going to do next?
I think that's everybody, right?
That's the end of the turn, isn't it?
Yeah. So we have
Okay.
recovery checks, or not? Well, that and getting rid of horrors.
Okay.
All right. I'll roll for Daff.
Okay.
Yes.
She shakes off her unbalanced. Okay.
And then for the Lord and Lady gets rid of it. The Lord gets rid of it.
Also. Okay. So got rid of all of their horrors. They have calmed down.
Oh, he's the director.
Why is he the director?
Bystander.
Bystander does not get you director.
Oh.
Plot points do.
Okay.
We're starting turn 4. This is the last turn before the beast shows up for good. So we'll draw cards.
I got bad luck. Mike, you got bad news.
Bad news. Bad news is actually good. It's good to get some bad news.
No.
I don't know.
Hey, everybody, if you haven't already, please take a moment right now and hit that like button for us. If you're not a subscriber, you ought to be. Get subscribed to our little channel. If you would like to do this on a Sunday morning with us sometime, get signed up to play with us. We'd love to play with you, play a game with you. Let's take a look and say howdy to some folks, Bessie. Who all's on here?
I see Nay.
We'll
I
give her a
highly
howdy.
recommend playing. It's very fun with you guys.
Good.
Oh.
Good. Mr. Luggage is on here. Dennis Cross, thank you so much for joining us today. Nay. Sean Hudson. Hey, there's a Damian Larson. Throw a howdy in the chat right now, boys and girls. Throw a howdy in the chat. Never split the party. You're supposed to in horror games, though. And that's actually why the scenario is designed that way. The scenario is actually designed to make you split your party because otherwise you're not going to get enough clues. Can you put a picture of the character cards used in each game on the Pulp Alley Facebook after each game? I don't know if I could actually commit to that or not. Seems like something I'll probably forget as soon as I blink.
What?
Maybe you should ask Bessie to do that. She has a much better memory than I do. Mr. Jim Stute is on here. Very nice. Sean Hudson. Sean Hudson is on here. Thank you guys so much. Marcus Klaus, Gamers with Coffee. Thank you so much for joining today. Kenneth is on here too. Very cool. Eric Miller, I saw. Awesome, awesome. Thank you guys so much for being part of the Pulp gaming community. We have a wonderful group of folks.
All right, my turn. Right.
We are starting turn number 4. Bessie, what you gonna do?
I'll start with Velma.
Velma. Going back in that room?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She goes back in the room and she draws a card.
Inhuman Scream.
Scream. That's going to cause everyone to roll a horror check.
Okay, I'll start with the girls.
Okay.
Been
Daphne,
lucky with these so far.
Mm-hmm.
Vilma, Lord,
Ooh, veiled.
Lady. Okay, so the Lord gets run away. You must move 2 die 6 inches directly away from the closest horror immediately after this card takes effect, and each time you activate this character.
Okay. There isn't a horror on the table right now, so he won't do anything right now.
Okay.
Shaggy fails. Give him a green card.
Shag got sense of calm.
Sense of calm.
Roll.
You cannot brawl, which you
Which is
already
fine.
could not brawl. That gives you a
Could not
plus
do.
1 to your cunning, plus 1 to your shoot, but you are not allowed to brawl.
Not bad.
Fred, wish that had been on Fred. I actually meant, yeah, I should. Let's just move that over to Fred. You passed.
Cookie.
What just happened?
Cookie. Nothing. And Cookie passed as well. Dang it. Those are not paying off for me like they should. I should be like getting everybody scared.
Ugh, I'm so disappointed.
What happened?
Bessie, I don't think we should let Dave roll for anything right now.
Yeah. All right, I guess the penguin's gonna activate.
Okay. Where's he going? Back to the other side?
Yeah, I guess so.
He's going to go check the kitchen. He's inspecting the kitchen.
A grisly murder.
Plot point.
All right.
Let's see. Where was he? He was just inside the doorway. So 2, 3. He could try it this turn if you wanted him to.
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Okay. Draw a peril. The peril is 1 with finesse, and he has 1 die 6 in finesse.
Okay.
Or he could try to dodge it, also 1 dice, so might as well go with the finesse.
How does it work for the allies gaining clues?
And
Damn.
he fails it. He takes a 1 dice hit. Give him his 1 dice hit. And he passes it.
Poop.
That will end his activation there.
I had a free pass, but I was gonna save it for the. Because you have 2, so you have to. Pick one.
All right, what you gonna do?
I guess get that. Oh, poop. I guess get Daphne out in the hallway.
Okay. Daphne moves out into the hallway.
Nobody can go in her
I
room.
don't think you want her to be there. I'm gonna move her over here a little
Oh
bit.
yeah. Can we?
What? What are you thinking?
Well, I was gonna scoot her further away. I was trying to
Where
figure.
do you want to be, babe?
I'm trying to figure out the safest place for her.
Look, I don't think that's a bad spot for her right now, but it is what it is.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So I'll activate the nefarious duo ladies, and I guess I'll just move them 6 inches this way.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Remember that the cookie is actually
Oh, that's not mine.
Mike's character. Yeah, that's fine. So that's
He
all your
went-
characters.
yeah.
All right. So all of her characters have activated. So you still have Shag and Scoob, Fred, who has a plot point sitting right in front of him, and Cookie. Shag and Scooby are not going to be able to get to an unoccupied room
Oh shoot!
unless they ran. Fred has a plot point sitting right in front of him, which
Oh,
he
yeah.
might as well do.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do Fred.
Okay. So just a plot point. So he's going to get his peril.
2 with cunning or might.
2 with cunning or might.
Is he able to move, do the plot point?
What was that?
Yeah, he can because he got the plot point last time.
Yeah, no, but is he able to move after he does the plot point?
No.
If
No.
they succeed? No, okay.
No. Performing an
Couldn't
action
remember.
ends your activation. That is the end of your
Okay, okay.
activation when you perform an action.
Right.
So 3
so what do
die
we
8.
got?
You have 2 with cunning or might.
He has a slam.
You do have a slam. You could pitch one of these cards to gain an extra dice. Right now, you're looking at needing 2 successes with cunning or might. I assume you want to use your might.
Yeah.
And 3 die 8. If you give me one of the cards out of your hand, I can get you a fourth dice. Or you can go with 3 dice.
How many? Sorry, it was 2 successes. Okay.
2 successes.
Maybe I'll discard stunt.
Okay, stunned. I think that's a good
Yeah.
choice.
It by 1.
Get rid of that. Get you a 4th dice in there. Here's the roll.
Got
2
it.
successes you needed, and then the plot point is
2 with might or
2
finesse.
with might or finesse. Now you're back to needing 3 dice. Do you want to pitch another card? Oh, or does that say once per turn? That is once per turn. So you cannot pitch a card. I don't see anything else to get you a bonus, so that's it. We're just going to have to get it the honest way. 2 dice.
Luck.
Got it.
Got it.
Woohoo!
All right. So Fred picks up the clue. He now has enough clues to unmask the villain. Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
Getting all of the pieces put together here. So now that does take you up to 3 total clues. What are the other folks going to do? What do you want to do with Cookie? Does she want to move her down the hallway towards the Lord and the Lady?
No, she's secretly evil. She's going to go kill Velma.
Okay. All right.
I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
What? I mean, there's nothing. Can she run into the office room there?
She could. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, she could run and make it into the office. Is that what you want to do?
Has anybody been in the office? Yeah.
No one's been in there.
Okay.
All right, and draw one of the cards.
Unseen danger.
Unseen danger gives her a peril when she moves in there.
2 with might, finesse, or cunning.
2 with might, finesse, or cunning.
3 die 6 and
3
finesse.
die 6, and yeah, in both of those. Okay. No successes. She'll take her 2 dice hit, and she is down.
Whoops.
Doo-boo-boo.
Well, she was a tiny little old lady.
Who do you have left?
Shag and Scoob, I think.
Okay, where do you want them to move to?
I think I'm just going to move them back in. Whoa. What are the rules for how the beast summons?
The beast is going to replace one of the bystanders that are in play, or one of the bystanders. So it'll have basically either
Uh,
the lord, the lady, the cook, or the traveler will become the beast.
okay. So maybe just move me back out into the hall,
Okay. You want to
uh,
be next to
towards.
Daphne?
Yeah, I think bunching up at this point is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. So out there. And I think that ends the turn, doesn't it?
Yep.
Okay. Make a recovery check for the cook. See if she gets back on her feet. She does indeed.
Oh.
Okay. So at the start of turn number 5, we're going to roll. Let's see. We're going to randomly place the traveler, if it's him. If we don't know who it's going to be yet. So this is the roll to find out which of the which of the denizens, which of the residents of the castle is going to turn into the beast. Now, if you're playing the scenario as it's written, it could be any of the characters. So that even includes your own characters. Any one of your characters could turn into the beast.
Yep.
So that's good, clean fun right there. But because we're playing Scooby Doo, we're going to just make it one of the other people. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is the cook. Who are you rooting for?
Cookie.
You want it to be Cook? Mike, who are you rooting for?
Who's furthest away from my guys?
I guess either the cook or the Lord.
Yeah, I guess the cook.
Okay. All right.
Does the beast come in knocked out?
Maybe. We'll see. Here we go. No, right now the cook is standing up. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5, 6,
I
7, 8.
missed that. Sorry.
7,
Looking
8
at
is
chat.
in fact the cook.
Yes.
The cook is going to transform into the beast. It was the cook all along.
I knew it.
It was the mean old cook all along. And there she is standing in the door, bellowing.
Mm. Okay, now, first things first, you take a 6 dice health check.
Okay. It's important, and Bessie is 100% correct. It's important to understand that it's not a single 6 dice health check. What it is 6 1 dice health checks. So unlike just saying that it takes 6 hits, right? Then it would roll 1 time, and maybe you would have a chance of causing it an injury. It's actually 6 different 1 dice health checks. So that has to be rolled one
Oh.
at a time. And the difference is that it can take multiple injuries.
What is the rule that causes that?
Because it says it's the special rule.
This is a
It's just
special
a
rule for the
scenario rule.
scenario.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was worried I had
Yeah.
missed something else on
No. That's
No.
a special. That's
This is a special thing.
rule for the scenario because it says. So that's why it's a special rule, because it really is very special. So I guess there's no reason not to just jump them. Yeah, it is, because each time it'll have a chance of going down. So here's roll number 1. Passed. Roll number 2. Passed. Roll number 3.
Failed.
12s.
Roll number 3, and that means it's
Oh,
going to now be down
10,
to D8s.
yeah. D10s.
D10s. Sorry, D10s. And then that was roll number 3.
That was roll 3. So this is
Here's
roll
number
4.
4. Passed. Roll number 5. Passed. Roll number 6. Last time. And
Dang.
passed. Okay. So it will
Should we
be
play the stay down now?
When an enemy fails a health check. Yeah.
fails a health check. Yes.
Okay.
Stay down is in play. So it will not get a
My
recovery
favorite card
check
in the
at the end
game.
of turn. Will not get a recovery check. Okay. Need a break, and I'll be right back.
Oh gosh.
Just
Wow.
No.
about
Tell
10
them
minutes
about
ago, I
what
heard
card
something
you-
fall and crash in my living room next to me here.
Oh
No
no!
idea what it was.
Possibly a bad guy.
My partner just moved in with me a couple weeks ago, and we still have boxes everywhere. So it's probably boxes.
That's exciting, though.
Yeah. It's been pretty great.
Oh, I'm terrible at small talk. I don't know what to say.
All I can think about is the carrot cake that Dave went to eat last week.
It was amazing. My mother made an excellent
Oh, yeah?
carrot cake.
Oh, carrot cake from mom sounds great.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
So how often do you guys play Pulp Alley in a week?
In a week? Well, probably at least a couple times, like full games, but then we discuss it and
Oh,
like
there's
play it
testing
out
and
in our
stuff, too.
heads several times. Just like, how would that work? And then we talk it out. So it gets talked about a lot.
Yeah.
Do you play it a lot?
My friend and I played through the Tomb of the Serpent campaign
Oh, that's my favorite.
over like 3 or 4 months. We played
Uh-huh.
every Thursday for quite a while.
Yeah.
We just finished that a couple weeks ago. Actually, it was the finale was very exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
We were joking because I think there's a second edition coming soon.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Yeah, and I only heard about it like when we only had 3 games left to do in the campaign we played. Like, oh great, we're finishing this just in time for the second edition to come out.
Yeah, Tomb of the Serpent is absolutely I think that's my favorite campaign.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It does some really neat things I've never seen in a campaign system before. So, also, I just like the setting. It's fun.
I know that it's a great setting.
I make a lot of terrain and stuff, so anytime I play a campaign, I'm always excited to just like make the right terrain for it.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So I built.
Do you post your stuff on the Facebook stuff? Like pictures of it?
I have an Instagram.
Even better.
I'm going to promote it right now. It's at Scudfisher on Instagram. I have
Heck yeah, personal promotions.
thousands
check it
and
out.
thousands of posts of painted minis and terrain stuff. So
Very cool. What I miss?
I'm
You'll
working
have to go
on
back
Judge
and
Dredd
rewatch
stuff
it.
right now.
Talking about Instagram posts.
I was saying also how much I enjoyed Tomb of the Serpent.
Good. So now it's all about
Getting them down.
getting the monster down and unmasking her.
Mm-hmm.
So once you have the monster down, you can it becomes the major plot point, and then somebody has to actually complete that plot point. The big challenge here And you can almost think about it as like, the Scooby Doo gang trying to trap the monster, something like that. If they're able to get it down, then somebody can try to finish it off with the plot point. This scenario was originally designed for a Viking scenario, so the Vikings were definitely more geared towards fighting than the Scooby Doo gang is. So I'm not sure how this is going to go, but luckily they got at least one injury on it, which so would have been nice to have had another injury on it. But right now it's still at D10 health. As we start turn number 5, and there are only 2 turns, so now you have 2 turns to have everybody do everything they can to try and inflict some more damage on this thing. Let's see what happens.
Am I the am I the director?
I think you are.
All right, I guess I'm gonna throw the Lord.
Okay, go try and brawl it.
Yeah, and I have a sucker punch, so I guess
Okay.
I'm gonna be throwing 4d6 at him.
Okay, so the Lord heads over there. Gonna try and smack the. Oh, you know what? The Lord has to roll a horror check when he wants to go over there. And he passes it. Okay. So you're rolling 3 dice plus an extra one
Yes.
for your sucker punch.
Yep.
And the beast is fighting back with 5d12.
You're hurt.
5d10.
You gotta watch this guy.
All right.
I really
Here we
love the
go.
idea of this tiny little British man with a cane being like, "What is this nonsense?" Hitting this giant monster.
3 successes. The monster gets 5 successes.
What?
Just say take them all.
Yeah.
Okay. So the little fella's going to have to roll a 5 dice health check. The monster will roll a 3 dice health check. Okay. No surprise there. Little fella is smacked down into the ground.
You're smacked down to the ground, pal.
Monster rolls a 3 dice health check. Come on, monster. Come on, monster. No injury here. Boom, baby. Monster is not injured. That was their one chance right there. I think that's from there on. They're
To be
out of
fair,
their depth.
it probably was.
That was their one chance to
You're
get an
saying the
injury
little old
on
man was our heaviest hitter.
That was the heavy
that
hitter.
cane was like. I guess I'll get Velma.
So when Velma. So she's got 2 dice 6s shoot and brawl. So she'd actually be better off shooting.
Yeah, that was my plan.
Okay.
Because then I was going to try and get close range.
She is going to have to take a horror check as soon as she activates. Passed. Okay. So she could move into the hallway. She could get behind the desk.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Go through that way.
Yeah.
The horror check is for anybody within 12 inches, even without line of sight.
Yep. Get behind the desk. And she throws a stapler at the beast. So you have 3 dice 6.
Yep.
All right. That's the best you got. It has a dodge of 3 dice 6. You got a 5. I can dodge that all day long. I can dodge a 5. That ain't nothing for my monster. Bam. Your 5 is nothing to me. Monster dodges. So dodging, it only has 3 dice 6 in dodge. So shooting at it is probably the way to go if you have that option. Who's going to activate next?
I guess Daphne.
Okay. So she could run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She could move to the doorway and shoot from there.
Okay.
She is going to get a -1 for running,
That's all
and
right.
she's going to have to roll a horror check.
That's
I
okay.
guess I'll leave you right here because I suspect that anywhere in the castle is probably within
So-
12 inches.
+1 for close range, though, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just
Yeah.
rules
fine.
in my head.
No, you're
Uh-huh,
totally.
uh-huh.
You're golden.
Yeah. So she loses a dice and she gains a dice. So she's right back to rolling 2 dice.
Right. Read them in a week, pal. I don't think I have anything to add.
Still got 3 dice to dodge, lady.
You got nothing.
You can't get through this. What I got. Oh, well, I'm not gonna bother even rolling. I'm not even gonna bother
Oof.
rolling.
Yeah, pal.
I was trying to
I
decide
have
if I
the
wanted
lady,
the monster to move,
but-
but I don't think I will.
She can't really do anything.
She can't?
She can dodge at him.
Oh. Oh, she has no shooting.
She
Okay.
has no shoot, so.
She could.
I was gonna
try to
rush. I was gonna rush
brawl
Fred
him.
right up into his face.
I think Fred's probably going to rush, but
Scoop can
Scoob's
shoot.
actually a pretty good shooter at this point now, because you have that extra card. But man, oh doggone it, we could have played that bad news. Mike, did you want to play that bad news when I rolled my health check for
For who?
for the beast from the old man from the cane beating?
Oh, from the old man. Yeah. I didn't think I could play it when you were doing the like the clue health checks. So, but yeah, I could play it then.
No, yeah, for the caning that he received. So that'll just be one more dice. So one more die 10 health check, and he failed. So he is at D8 health now.
I don't have any cards left to discard.
She is at D8 health, and she's not going to get a recovery check either.
Nope.
So that's interesting. Shag and Scoob, to get a shot, they're going to have to run. I could either get you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to this doorway over here, or the doorway in front, and shoot. If you probably want to shoot with Shag and Scooby before Fred moves in to brawl with the thing.
Yeah.
Because otherwise they won't be able to shoot. So I guess, do you want to be next to Daphne or next to the lady?
Can I move them to like the hallway door across from the monster,
Sure.
and then shoot from there?
Yep. A nice big run. We'll put you into that room.
Kitchen, typical.
Heading into the kitchen. And tossing something in the direction of the beast. All right. So running is going to cost you a dice, but you're in short range. That's going to get you the right dice right back. You would normally roll 2 dice. You could. You can't. You don't have a card left.
I was saying we got rid of the last card I had.
Yeah. Now he doesn't have the card anymore. Okay. But so you got 2 dice 6 to shoot versus its 3 dice of dodge. Here's your shooting. A 5. Here's its dodging. Give me a camera. It did not dodge
Nothing.
your 5. So
Oh, wow.
that means it's going to have to roll a 1 dice health check on a D8. There ain't no way I'm going to fail that. Bam. There you go. And it is not injured.
All right. Freddy's the last.
Is that it? Are we down to Freddy to
Well,
save the day?
I mean, there's the lady, but she can't do anything.
Okay. Fred goes in.
Yeah, right up into his face.
Yep. You can tell it's a rubber mask from here.
You really can.
All right.
Is this
So,
gonna mess up everybody else shooting though?
yes.
But if you,
Mhm.
But we should probably try to do as much damage as possible while
So you
he has
you
that
don't.
card for no recovery
Yeah.
still.
Yeah.
I mean, because Fred could activate first and dodge away.
or you could just activate and I don't know. I'm
The monster's gonna
yeah, you're
activate
exactly
too, though,
right.
right?
Fred
So
is as far as
Yeah, the monster has to activate too.
as far as your chances to injure this thing, Fred's throwing more dice than anybody else
Right.
on the table with 4 die 8. If he
Yeah.
can cause an injury right now, that's going to get him down to a D6
Yeah.
health. And then you could activate Fred at the start of the next turn and maybe get him down
Yeah.
again.
And then let one of the girls or something go in.
You know.
okay, yeah, I'm gonna clobber him.
All right, 4 die 8. Now the
I say right
thing
before I
does
roll
have
all
Moxie.
ones.
It's not going to lose any dice for the previous fights, but it is injured pretty badly, so it's rolling 5d8 to fight you, and you're rolling 4 die 8. Here's the fight. 4 die 8 from Fred.
Four successes. Nice.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I said that wrong. That was for the monster.
No. Fred was purple.
Here's for the monster.
Fails.
5 successes.
Aw.
Oh, the beat down is a coming. All right, Freddie. Is there any reason to hold back? Because you could trade some successes and you could get rid of a bunch of these successes of yours.
Don't listen to him.
Do you want to mitigate some of this damage?
Let it all go through. The worst that happens is I get one hit. So
All right.
if
So
Fred goes
the
down, that
monster's
means
gonna have to
everyone
roll a
can shoot
4
again.
dice health check, and Fred will roll a 5 dice health check. Here's Fred's 5 dice health check.
Oh boy.
What do you know? He failed.
Oh,
Yeah, I
poor Freddy.
wasn't expecting too much from that.
Yeah.
Fred is injured. Now the monster has to roll a 4 dice health check.
Failed it.
And failed it as well. And the monster is down. Monster is down to a D6 health. And it will not get a recovery check.
Do
this
they get to
turn.
activate?
The monster activates. The monster activates and it will attack Fred. It will be rolling.
Bye, Fred.
5d6 against Fred because it's down to
Dodge.
d6s. Fred, you could still fight back, or you could try to dodge. You can either dodge with 4 die 6, or
I'm gonna
this
try to
is an
dodge because if
interesting
I
choice.
somehow
This
miraculously
is an interesting choice, isn't it? You could dodge with 4 die 6, or you could brawl me with 3 die 6. If you could
I'm
get
gonna
one
dodge
more
so that I
injury,
can move away and then other people can shoot.
I'm not saying that you're going to get away. I just want to make that clear because my monster has big, ripping claws.
Tons of. Well, it's all D6s now, right?
It is all D6s. How do you want to play it? Is Fred going to jump away or try to jump away, or you going to try and finish off the monster with one more pow?
Wait, if I brawl, you said 3d6, but it's 4, isn't it? What's the?
You were in a fight.
You were already in a fight this turn.
Oh, multi-book. Sorry, forgot.
Yep.
I feel like Fred's toast either way. So
Maybe
I guess
you can
brawling
take the
makes
monster
sense.
with you.
Yeah, I'll brawl.
Yeah.
Fred's last stand.
Fred. What are you thinking, Fred?
Fred, the team players.
He's
Fred
giving it
is.
all.
Fred,
He's
got
doing
the heart.
it. All right, Fred. Let's see.
You
I'm
guys
gonna roll for
talked
the
me
monster.
into it, honestly.
I'm gonna roll for the
I was ready
monster
to-
first. I'm gonna roll for the monster first.
2
2
fives.
successes. All right. That'll be enough to
Not
finish
so
off
bad.
Fred. That'll be enough. It's enough. Don't worry. It's enough to finish off Fred. And you got a 5 and a 6. You can't block even if you wanted to because I am the active character. So Fred
'em.
is going to have to roll a 2 dice health check. The monster is going to have to roll a 2 dice health check. We're going to roll for the active character first.
Yes.
And the monster is down. The monster is down. I'm going
can't get back up.
to I'm going to stack a black chip on top of those red chips to mark that it is down rather than laying my model down or laying it over. Fred also has to
Yeah.
roll a health check,
Come on, Freddie.
Come on,
and he
Fred.
fails
Ah.
as well, and Fred is down. So we'll put another down chip out there for Freddie. Okay.
All right,
And
recovery.
and it is recovery check. So right now, if I fail this for Freddie, he is gone. He is removed from play.
He
Freddie!
tried to. I think he tried to
Oh.
trap the monster somehow and trapped himself also, and they're both stuck there.
Yes, exactly. And Fred is removed from play.
Fred.
Fred is gone. What was the...
He fell through a trap in the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Fred.
All
right.
And the monster doesn't get a recovery
Monster
check.
does not.
Okay. So that ends that turn. Are there any other recovery checks?
Nope.
Who's got that runaway?
Lady.
Wait.
Oh.
The monster
I guess I
just
can
clearly
roll for
want
it.
to fight too, right?
Yeah. NPCs cannot become the director. Is there something I'm missing? Why were you asking? Is it
Oh
because
no,
it's
I just
director?
because you were controlling him in my mind, that meant that you could be the director. But
No.
I'm perfectly
no.
happy for it not
And
to be a
there's
director.
there's
That's
nothing
okay
wrong
with
with
me.
doing it that way. But yeah, I'm just handling him as a regular non-player character, and non-player characters
Okay.
cannot be director. So we're starting the last turn of the scenario.
Yep.
Last turn 6.
Cards.
Cards.
Draw cards.
I got warmed up. Bad news.
Bad news. Another bad news. That's actually really handy. Okay. Try to remember. Oh, we have the old man down. Let's see if he gets up.
Sorry, what
The
did I
Lord
get?
is gone.
You got bad news?
Oh, okay.
Bad news.
All right, I guess I'll start with Velma.
Horror checks. Every time we activate a
Even if they're
character.
down?
Who's down? Oh,
Monster.
my monster's down. No, you're right. Dang it. Okay.
I don't think I did horror checks last time.
I may have forgot some, so I'm not really worried. We'll move it on along. And all the excitement and the fun, stuff gets forgotten. Don't worry about it. All right, what are you gonna do?
Gotta go for the plot point.
Okay, it's just laying there. She's just laying there, just sitting there.
Just sitting.
Velma can finish this off right here. So the peril is 2 with finesse or cunning.
All right, I'm gonna
2.
do cunning because I have a reroll.
Okay, so 3 die 8 with a reroll. This is still the peril. So you could think of this as Velma moves up to the monster, and all of a sudden the monster tries to reach out. Something like that.
She's trying to pull the mask off, and this is her slipping.
So you
cracking
got
her
the
head.
2 successes you needed. And you're going to play that instead of doing the plot point? Okay. So she's using her free pass for the plot point, and that is game. Yay, Velma! Yay!
Yay, go team! Good on Fred.
Good on Fred sacrificing himself.
We wouldn't have done it without Fred.
Eh,
We couldn't have done it
But
without
in the
Fred.
cartoon, he would just show up and be like, "Hey guys, I fell down this hole.
yeah,
Did I
yeah,
miss anything?"
exactly. Yep, yep. Very, very cool. So we are still working on the magic rules, kind of behind the scenes. We haven't really shown you guys any more play testing right now, but a few things trying to figure out some of the balancing, some of the other stuff, reworking some of the spells. Going to try probably some more play testing before too much longer. Who's our next player that's going to come play with us?
I'm not sure.
Me again. You're stuck with me forever.
Yay!
Michael Greenhill. Good old Michael Greenhill
that's
is coming
fun.
back to play.
Another Michael.
How nice is that? That was the 29th. Yeah. So we have Michael Greenhill. And then we have Michael Greenhill, and then Sean Peck, and then Sean Hudson,
And then Vern.
and then Vern. So November is booked up. We still have openings in December. So folks, if you would like to do this with us on a Sunday morning with us, we'd love to have you come on here and play with us. Thank you so much. Big thank you to Dodge Fred Dodge. Look out, Fred. Hey, there's a Phil on here. Thank you so much. Big thank you to everybody for joining us today. Bessie, what else? Do we have anything else we need to go over today?
I don't think so.
We're going to call that a game?
Yep.
This was a lot of fun. A big thank you to Mike Ditchburn up in Canada for coming on here and playing with us 2 weekends in a row, doing
great
the
time again.
Scooby-Doo theme. I'm
Heck
not
yeah,
sure.
it was a blast.
I'm not sure if we're going to do Scooby-Doo next week or what we're going to do. What do you think?
I don't know.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe we go back to trying some magic out.
Maybe.
We'll see. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching today. We'll catch you soon. Play us out of here, Bessie.
Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Bessie.
Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Mike.
Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Thank you.